Hello students, continuation of lesson number 9, direct proportion and inverse proportion. Last lecture I have explained about direct proportion. In direct proportion, if one quantity increases, then other related quantity also increases. If one quantity decreases, the other related quantity also decreases. For example, number of notebooks and cost of notebooks. More books, more cost, less books, less cost. And in direct proportion, the ratio of two quantities is a constant. Today we are going to learn about inverse proportion. In an inverse proportion, as one quantity increases, the other related quantity decreases. And if one quantity decreases, other related quantity increases. For example, speed and time. As the speed increases, the time decreases. We know that if speed is more, we can reach the destination very fast. If speed is less, we take more time to reach. Number of workers and days. If more workers are there, they can complete the work in less days. As the number of workers increases, the number of days decreases and vice versa. In an inverse proportion, the product of two quantities is constant. What about direct proportion? In direct proportion, the ratio of two quantities is constant, and in inverse proportion, the product of two quantities is constant. Okay, this is all about inverse proportion. Let's start practice set 38. Question number 1. 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. How many days would 6 workers take? How many would 15 take? So first of all, check whether it is an inverse proportion or not. How to check it? If workers are more, days required is less. Therefore, this is an example of inverse proportion. So, in inverse proportion, which one is a constant? The product of number of workers and number of days is constant. So, you can take, let the number of days for 6 workers. You are going to find out how many days would 6 workers take. So, you can take it as, let the number of days for 6 workers be X and 15 workers be Y. So, you can write it as, which one is a constant? The product of two quantities. Here, which are the two quantities? Number of workers and number of days. So, here 5 workers take how many days? 12 days. Therefore, you can write it as, therefore, 5 workers, 12 days. Product of these two quantities is a constant. That is, you can equate this with 6 workers, how many days? That is X days. 6 workers, X days. 5 workers, 12 days. 6 workers, how many days? X days. This X you are going to find out. So, 5 12s are 60. 6x. Therefore, from here we can write x equals to, take this 6 to this side, that is, this will become division. 60 divided by 6. When you cancel this, you will get How many days? 10 days. Okay. The same way, this is the first answer. Now the second one, how many would 15 take? Same product you can take for, this is the first one, now this is second one. For 5 workers, 12 days. Product of these two quantities equals to, here 15 workers, how many days? How many days? Y days. 15 workers, Y days. This Y you are going to find out. So you can write 5 12s are 60 equals to 15 Y. Therefore, Y equals to 15. Take this 15 to this side. It becomes other side. It becomes divide. 60 divided by 15. You can cancel this. You will get 15 fours are. How many days? 4 days. Okay. 6 workers take 10 days and 15 workers take 4 days. So you can write the last statement. 6 workers will take how many days? 10 days. That is the first answer. And $15 workers will take how many days? This 4 days. 4 days to complete this work. So we can highlight this answer. Okay, put it in a box. Okay, 6 workers will take 10 days and 15 workers will take 4 days to complete this work. Okay, question number 2. Mohan took 10 days to finish a book, reading 40 pages every day. How many pages must he read in a day to finish it in 8 days? First of all, check whether it is an inverse proportion or not. Solution. Reading more pages every day, less number of days to finish the book. Okay, more pages every day, less number of days. That means this is an example of inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, which is a constant, product of these two quantities remains constant. Which are the two quantities here? Number of pages and number of days. Let the number of pages must be read be yes. Therefore, product of the two quantities remains constant. Which are the product here? 40 pages, how many days? 40 pages, 10 days. Number of pages and days. 40 pages, 10 days. Then X pages, how many days? X pages, here 8 days. Okay, 40 pages 10 days, x pages 8 days. 40 multiplied by 10 equals to x multiplied by 8. 40 pages 10 days, x pages 8 days. You are going to find out this number of pages, that is x. 40 multiplied by 10, 400 equals to 8x. Take this 8 to this side, it becomes division. 400 divided by 8, 8 50s are 400 equals to x. Therefore, x equals to how many pages? 50 pages. So, you can write the last statement. Mohan Rao should read 50 pages every day. Okay. Now, question number 3. Mary cycles at 6 km per hour. How long will she take to reach her aunt's house, which is 12 km away? If she cycles at a speed of 4 km per hour, how long would she take? First of all, find out whether it is an inverse proportion or not. Speed and time. Speed and time are the examples of this inverse proportion. Speed of the cycle is more, time required is less. If speed is less, time required is more. So this is an example of inverse proportion. Therefore, the product of the speed and the time taken to cover distance remains constant. Here, two questions are there. Let she take x hours to cover 12 km at the speed of 6 km per hour and y hours to cover the same distance at the speed of 4 km per hour. Here, which is a constant distance? Here, you can use the formula speed into time is distance. Okay, that formula you can use here. Two quantities, speed and time. Here distance is a constant, that is 12 kilometers already given here. So first one, 6 kilometer. Here x is time is x hours. She takes x hours to cover how many kilometers? 6 kilometers. 6 multiplied by x. Speed is 6 km per hour and time is x hours. Distance 12 km. So substitute that 6 into x equals to 12. Therefore, x equals to 12 upon 6, that is x equal to 2 hours. Okay, same way find out. Next one. 4 into y equals to 12. Speed multiplied by time. Okay, 4 km per hour. How much time? That is 4 into y equals to again 12 km. That's a constant. Therefore, y, from here you are finding out y equals to 12. Take this 4 to this side, 12 upon 4. 4 3s are, therefore y equals to 3 hours. Understood? So last statement, Mary takes 2 hours at the speed of 6 km per hour and she takes 3 hours at the speed of 4 km per hour to reach aunt's house. Okay. Now the last one. Last one also the same way you can solve. You just try the last one. The last question is, the stock of grain in a government warehouse lasts 30 days for 4,000 people. How many days will it last for 6,000 people? Okay, here also you can find out whether it is an inverse proportion or not. After finding out, you can use in inverse proportion, the product is a constant. Okay, just try this question. Thank you.